they might even be more important than categories, because this is how people can actually select items and ask for quotes. So first thing you do is you go to, in the dashboard, look for products, and then you can either go add new here or click on the add new button if you're on the products page. And it's just basic details because we're not going to go into too much detail. I'm going to just go to, I know this is your categories, but I'm just going to just use this as an example. Copy that from the Excel spreadsheet and put it there as my product name. Again, it is bad practice to have capitals. It's not accessible, and Google will penalize you over time if your content is not accessible. I'll leave it in plural. Here is where you put the description of your product. So I'm just going to take the one we have here already. Grammarly is correcting. Fair enough. For price, just put 0. The price is not displayed on the website, but that would allow them to add it to a virtual basket so they can get a quote. So I'm going to put the same thing in the short description, but if you have a really long text for the product description, then just use the first paragraph for your short description. The only things you need to do now is make sure you've got it in the right category. So for categories, you might need to scroll. I can use that as my category. So as time goes on, when you have different products with different specifications, you start to build up an inventory of those different products. The last thing you need to do that's important is add the product image. This follows the same process as the categories. So I'm just going to look for the one I just did earlier. Fire safety door, 550 by 335. I can live with that. For good SEO, whenever you're uploading an image, you should always put some alternative text in here. It's good for selling, it's good for SEO, it's good for accessibility. Fire safety door. If there's more descriptions, use them. So that's your product image. If you have multiple images of the same product, you can add them here. In this case, we only have the one. So I just need to publish that. The template for the product is already set up, so you don't need to worry about the design. Just click on View Product here to see what it looks like. So you've got the short description here. More details will be the long description. Add to wish list. This is how people add it to their, if they want to inquire about it. The labeling is going to be changed to View Wish List and View Basket. And this button is just Request Prices. So when it goes to Request Prices, you can then get the details. And once the person says send me an offer, once they click on that and they filled out the fields, an email address will be sent. An email will be sent with the inquiry, and then you can contact the person through the email address they gave you to respond to the inquiry.